Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
Next up from New York, Jeff McNeil. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets nothing, Redbirds stepping up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, the guy in the bump, career wins. He has 149, so you know when he's taking his warm-up pitches before this one, he's thinking about one thing. He wants to get to that milestone number 150. We'll get a chance to watch him up close and in person in this one here today.
Here comes the 1-0. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Colton Wong now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Porcello has 149 wins to his credit in his career, a very solid number, especially by today's standards, and 150 could be in the cards for him here when this is all said and done.
Nope.
Ball 1. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now that's popped up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Play ball.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Edman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
The batter, number 2.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1-2 now. A chance here for the second baseman Wong. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. popped him up. Molina is there. And that retires the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. So that brings in the